Okay, welcome back. Little rest.
Up.
And let's go back to Katrina. Fun fact again. Katrina has a pretty well-known voice actor as well. Jennifer Hale. Yup, Phoenix from the X-Men cartoon. Kinda funny, in this game Katrina changes into a darker form, just like Phoenix changed to Dark Phoenix. This game has a pretty good voice cast. Oh come on, get up there. So we can finally go through the front door for once. We got all the rituals. Except the mouth ritual, but Katrina has that herself. How else do you think she was able to open the mouth when we entered through the cave?
Oh, what a good boy you are. You would never do anything to hurt me, would you? Unlike some others I could name.
Eh.
So, you have returned with the rituals. Good. Very good. We will journey at once to the Dark One's cave. Soon, it will be forever night and I shall never be at anyone's mercy again.
Okay. We're back at this awful place.
Ya Avuzel, hear me, great Dark One. Open thy mouth that we may enter. Open thy mouth that will swallow us all. Open thy mouth of darkness, Ya Avuzel.
Avuzel. What a weird name.
We will be watching you, so do not even think of trying to betray us.
The last ritual remains with the High Priest. You will need to take it before you begin the other rituals. Please, be careful.
That's the essence ritual.
Yes, we would hate for anything unpleasant to happen to you.
Enter now, and good luck.
It's ironic, the place where we started is actually the place where we end the game. Into we go. Gulp. What is that? Anyway, we will save a new save. Dark One Rituals. I don't know what that is.
The gruesome creature is a cross between a squid, chocolate pudding, and your worst nightmares. It looks awake, alert, and as if it would enjoy having you for supper. A large book lies on the ground beside it. As awful as it now appears, something about the creature's shape suggests that it was once as human as you. Something truly terrible must have occurred to change it to its current shape.
Yeah, well, we don't have to go down there, we can just calm.
A gentle feeling of peace suffuses the cave. The horrible creature slowly relaxes and subsides into an uneasy sleep.
Sneak to the edge. And now we can grab the book.
Your spell travels down to the cave floor and draws up a large, well-worn book. It seems to be a nobleman's diary. You pick up the book and read it. It is the diary of the last boyar. It seems that the thing in the pit was the last boyar. Being a servant of the Dark One didn't do much for his looks or disposition. On the last page is the thing you have been searching for. The Ritual of Essence. Now you have all the rituals, and the summoning of the Dark One can begin.
Joy.
The book crumbles into dust in your hands moments after you memorize the final ritual.
Okay. Save. And now we gotta go back. I think we can use the... Oh, you can walk normally. We can use the sheet again.
You spread out the square of cloth.
No, you can't. You gotta go back this way. Cross hand over hand. I kept the sheet thinking you could use it to get back, but meh, we can't, so we just keep going. There's an order to do these, as we know from the monastery writings. The door that flashes is the one you go in next, so we will save the Dark One ritual. And I'm gonna make a bunch of saves from here on, because these doors tend to be glitchy, and I'm not sure if the patch fixed these, so for each door, each room, I'm gonna make a different save. Well, what do you know? Who ever thought we'd get back in here? I'm gonna save this as... gonna just call it bone. There. The bone ritual is actually the easiest of them all. If you know what you're doing. It's actually a pretty logical order. You start with the skeleton first. The bone ritual, here we go. Put it into the altar. Oh no, wait, you have to put the Dark One sign in there first.
The altar doesn't look quite ready for the...
Oh, the lighting is... oh, you put the torch back. That's it.
You put the torch back in the sconce.
Yeah, and now you put the Dark One sign into the altar so the ceremony, well, the rituals can begin.
You press the Dark One sign against the top of the altar. The sand swirls and shifts to form a mirror image of the sign. The Dark One sign dissolves into the sand. Its purpose fulfilled at last.
Good riddance. Well, let's start with the ritual.
You unroll the scroll containing the bone ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Ya, Avuzel, Dark One, come! I stand among your massive bones. Let your skeleton once more be filled with your presence. The rocks of the cave creak and groan around you, as if forced to bear some massive weight. Ya, Avuzel! Take shape once more in this place that is your home. Stand again among us. The bones near the altar start to sway and move, as if a massive wind was blowing change through the cavern. Ya, Avuzel! Dark One, come. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. Suddenly you realize that the nearest bones have formed into a cage and are closing around you.
You may remember from the Adventurers Guild book we read about spellcasting way in the beginning, using alternate flame and frost spells to make something brittle and break. Heat up the bones.
The bones momentarily glow red hot.
And now freeze them.
Your frostbite spell has frozen the bones, but they're still strong and solid.
And now fire them again.
You reheat the brittle bones with your flame dart, softening them once more.
And now freeze them again.
That did it. The brittle bones cannot take any more of your onslaught of spells. They crack and fall to the ground.
Cool, huh? We can take the torch back now.
You take the torch.
And that's the end of the bone ritual. But the ones up ahead are a lot harder. But I think in a video or two we'll actually able to complete the game. Not much longer now. One down, 4 to go. Save Dark One rituals. And go into the next room. I think it's the blood ritual. Yeah, it's the blood ritual. This one's pretty annoying, but you'll see why in a sec. Let me make a save. Blood. You will hear the yaw of Woozle a lot in the next few minutes. I'm sorry because of that, but it can't be helped. And go up. You gotta walk pretty specific here, especially on the way back. Put the ritual into the altar.
You unroll the scroll containing the blood ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Ya, Woozle, bringer of blood, I bring fresh blood to fill your veins. Following the scroll's instructions, you prick your finger and let a few drops of blood drip into the altar bowl. They seem to sizzle and roil within the black bowl. Ya, Woozle, let this chamber fill with your fiery blood once more. Drops of thick acid liquid begin to form and drip from the altar into the bowl. Ya, Woozle, bringer of blood! The dark liquid oozes forth from openings throughout the chamber and begins to fill the channels below. The blood hisses and sizzles as it flows. The scroll falls from your hands into the altar bowl, where it is instantly consumed by the acid.
Nice.
A thick, putrescent liquid now oozes and flows through the cave. It looks highly corrosive and in general like something you'd best avoid.
Yeah. Save blood. And the only thing you gotta do now is freeze the blood. And
Your spell has temporarily stopped the flow of acid here.
now run like hell. And get out. Phew.
The frozen acid has thawed and is beginning to flow again. The acid here won't stay frozen with fresh, hot acid blood flowing into it.
Yeah, I know. But we're fine now. But now the most annoying ritual of them all, the breath ritual. You only gain some intelligence from these, I guess, but that helps our wizard. Save the ritual, save. I can go in here and then probably cut the video before we begin the ritual. Yeah, this one is really annoying. I always mess it up. Hopefully not today. However, I will cut the video before we start the ritual here. Save end. Next time, we'll do some more Dark One rituals. See you then.